Hi, good afternoon. Thank you all for playing. You all sound wonderful. You sound perfect. My name is David Ramos. I'm from Stark, Florida, which is a really small town, a really small school, which I guess is really cool, I guess. We're going to be on pick up to measure 25 of Simon in the flute and quickly. And we'll go from there. Just checking percussion's all good. Sweet. Back trumpet there. There. just felt like my gestures were very general and not very specific.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, let's work on that. Because I would say that's fairly accurate, but I think it's a little bit less so than before.
Okay.
So here's what I'm going to do. Because since you mentioned general, I'm going to talk about in this piece, general music making is really difficult and not always helpful, right? But we have a tendency to make general music, right? We are conducting wind ensemble music, yeah. But this is made up of all these little different parts, and it's those little different parts, and when they energize, that makes a big difference. So I'm going to ask you to do something, and I'm doing this not just for you, but sort of for the benefit of everybody. Could we start at 56? And bear with me, okay? What I want you to do at 56 is I want you to conduct only the piccolo, flute, oboe, clarinet part, okay?
All right, right here.
Yeah, 56. So it's on the pickup on the end of 3, right?
Okay, so you want me to start on the bar or on the...
Yeah, start 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Perfect, no more.
And they're the only people who are going to play.
Great.
2, 1. Yes. So I noticed, very interesting, when you got to the ritardando, you slowed down the same amount you used to slow down when the full ensemble was playing, but I don't think you wanted to. I think you did it because this is the way I do it, but I don't think it was, when I said earlier about the rubber band, I think the rubber band stretched too fast.
Yep.
Right? Can you try it again? Yep. Just give them beat 3 and you'll come in on the first. That's crucial.
Yep.
So, would you mind if I do this with you? Can we start at the same place? I'm just going to talk as I do it. Same people. Sure. 3. This is not the important part, on that half note, then you lose the projection forward. Now, bear with me, you're doing a great job, and I know I'm over time, but I'm fine. Could you do the same thing, but you're going to add the horns in?
Yep.
Only the horns. And now, you have to make every bit of music as if the full ensemble is playing. Okay. You have to make this part sound amazing. So start at the downbeat of 62. Okay? Downbeat of 62.
62, okay.
Well, is that where we start before?
Well, we start at 56.
So why don't we do that? Yeah,
Great.
sorry. That's what I get for walking away.
That's fine.
1, 2. So why do you think I added the horns?
Because of the moving eighth note one.
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
Added the horns. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
And I wanted to say yes. That's why I paused, but that's no. So I added the horns because they add the suspension and the tension underneath this. So you have this great rolling part, and then you have this tension underneath. Now, everybody's going to play this time, but you don't listen to them. Just listen to them and listen to them.
Got it.
Okay?
56.
And this time, especially, make them amazing. Okay? Cool. see the difference there, though?
Yeah.
So I think for all of us, when you can focus in on where the heart of the music is, rather than where the generality of the music is, because you're a really good musician. You can see that when you conduct. So I'm just going right at the meat of it, okay? And that's what this piece demands, is the meat, okay? Nice job, baby. Way to go.